What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and I have found the best game mode ever to be in the existence of the game when it comes to Splatoon 3. And firstly, before we even talk about that, can we talk about the amazing art people over here are making? Like, I don't know who Goldatel is, but glad you're back and all that stuff, but people are just so creative, and it's like, I really want to know how do they art? How do they art like that, right? Because if we go over here, this person's probably going to have some art, right? Yep, okay, they've got some nice drawing art. Over here, what do we got? We got some art. Over here, what do you have? More art. This is just kill, love it. But anyways, you know, there's a lot of cool art in here, but the one thing that I've been really enjoying about Splatoon 3 isn't even the game itself. You know, the main thing, look, I am level 6, and I've put so many hours into this game. It is this right here. We have Table Turf Battle. Now, I'm a little bit of a connoisseur of Table Turf Battle, because as you can see, I am ranked 20, and I have 34 wins against a level 2 Baby Jelly, just because, you know, I was like, yeah, funny, it's pretty easy to fight them. So we're gonna go ahead and continue that grind, and actually, you know what? No. We're gonna go all the way down here. Let's go verse. Let's see. Who do we want to verse? What do we want to verse? I want to do like a different board or something. So let's go ahead and verse Gnarly Eddie. And we're going to be using the actual like setup I had made for this. So let's go ahead and verse a level 1 Gnarly Eddie and hope for the best here. I might get demolished. I might do good. We really don't know. But this is my favorite mode so far in Splatoon. I put so many hours into it. And in fact, I was up to 2 in the morning today playing this. I know, I have a problem, but look, man, it was fun, okay? Can you really blame me? All right, so to start us off here, what we're gonna want to do is, like, we can do a lot of stuff, but I feel that the best option, probably do something like that, because what we want to do is try taking up as much space from their side as possible, so we have a lot of free real estate to actually do our own stuff, right? But we want to make sure that they are unable to take advantage of the space they actually have over there. So, okay, they're going to try, you know, invading me a little bit, but they did power up my dot, which is a interesting concept about this. Basically, if you fill, like, one of these red or, like, brighter dots fully around with other blocks, you're able to actually keep it around longer, and it's able to, you know, do some crazy stuff, power up your abilities, and you'll be able to use a special, all that type of shenanigans, of course. Now, they are actually playing this aggressively, similarly to how I play, which is kind of scary, but you know what? I think we're fine. I think if we go someone like this, you know, it takes a big portion up there, we could be good. And yep, there we go. So basically, it's hard to explain this live commentary while doing it, but basically what we wanted to do was block off their ability to come further down towards us without using like specials and that type of stuff, so that we have more area to expand and we have more area to actually, you know, improve upon, get more just blocks or whatever placed down, fill up more of our areas or whatever else, so that we're able to get a higher lead against them when it comes to the points. And it just makes it so, you know, we're trying to corner them in a way so we have a lot more free real estate than they do, I guess is the best way to explain this. But I don't know why, I just really love this mode. Some people are like, you're only grinding for an emo or something. How'd they, wait, hold on a second. How did they cross over like that? Okay, now I'm scared. I'm shivering in my timbers right now. Hopefully they can't continue crossing over. But yeah, the whole entire goal is just for me to try getting as high of a score as possible, while also trying to play aggressive enough to block them out of getting anywhere closer to my bubble and taking more of my stuff. So locking them in right there and gaining 2 bobbles, or I guess squares, whatever you really want to call them, was a power move. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use our special ability. I don't really know how placement works on this. I think it has to be connected to yours a little bit more, but I want to make it in the spot like right here. Look, it brings me to 88, but it brings them to 57. So that's a massive play because it brings us a massive advantage compared to them. Now, of course, they could go around and decide, well, you know what? They want to do that. Let me go ahead and invade their area. But as long as we get a decent lead going off here, we will be completely set and not have to worry about that becoming a possibility. I'm also going to place this in the corner. I know it's a little bit of an odd placement, but it lights up instantly for us, so it helps us out. And yeah, I've been really loving this mode. I don't know why. I'm a crackhead or something, I swear, but dude, playing this instead of playing normal Splatoon makes it a lot more just interesting overall, because it's like, you know, I love Splatoon. This is a fun game and everything. I still enjoy the multiplayer and, you know, everything else in normal Splatoon mode, but having this as a side mode that I can chill on, gain some free rewards and stuff from, just makes me enjoy this game a lot more, and it makes me put a lot more time into it, because watch this, they'll use that, it won't do anything for them, because bada bing, bada boop, we're in the triple digits, baby. Watch this right here. Gnarly Eddie first try, get out of here. 103 to 66, that is what I am talking about. Now, one thing I really don't like about this, that is the reason why I've been playing against, you know, the first character in the game, is because no matter which character you actually play against, if I play against Gnarly Eddie, or if I play against, you know, the very first one, Baby Jelly, it's always going to give me the same amount of XP, and there's no reason to do a level 3 fight, because think about it like this, right? Level 1, get like 100 XP. Level 2, 115 XP, still pretty easy to do. Level 3, you get 130 XP per win, but you're not really going to have that much of an easier time. Like, honestly, if you really just want to get the XP grinded out super fast, it's more recommended just to fight level 2s against the first character in the game, because it's so much easier. You're still going to win 99% of the matches you play, and you're still going to get a ton of XP. You're going to level up a lot faster than if you were to try actually like risking it or anything and doing those level 3 battles and stuff. Now, I don't know if there's any rewards for, you know, doing certain characters level 3s and stuff, but yeah, it's something where I've realized they kind of have a very scuffed leveling system for this game, and I hope that maybe in the future, maybe they'll balance it out a little bit more, you know, make leveling more rewarding, make it a lot more rewarding to take on those harder matches or something like that, because it could really just bring more life into this already existing minigame that I guess, you know, doesn't really need to exist in the first place, right? It's just a little side thing they put in the game for people to have fun with, but I've really enjoyed it, so I would love to see them somehow manage to keep supporting this, updating it over time, adding more cards, something like that, in order just to, you know, make sure it stays fresh as normal Splatoon does. With that said, however, I know that our opponent here is at a little bit of an advantage, but don't worry about it. We goated at this. We got this. No worries at all, baby. We're going to be able to turn that into a little gold little bauble for us. I don't know why I keep calling it a bauble, but, you know, it's a funny word. I'm going to keep saying it. And we have a lot more free real estate to the point where they're going to start skipping soon. So they're going to be charging up their energy or whatever, while I have a lot more free real estate of places to move around and have fun at. So this could go in a very interesting way. And I'm excited. I am excited to win another match. Now, my goal, level 50. I know, it sounds insane. Going to level 50, are you sure, FireMonkey? Are you okay? Blink twice if you're being held captive. I'm blinking a lot of times. You can never tell if I am or am not being held captive, but maybe it's one of the two. Anyways, I really just am happy to see that this is a extra mode I'm able to play and enjoy in normal Splatoon, because I've never really been that big into Splatoon. You know, I had Splatoon 2 since I got my Nintendo Switch originally, but I never played it that much. So this right here, making it so that I'm actually playing a lot more Splatoon, is a nice little way for me to venture further into that world and have a break from the normal Splat battle if I feel that, you know, some players are a little too OP to my current skill level or anything along those lines. Now, let's see here. Let's get rid of the E, because if we can get another bauble somehow... Actually, no. This will be the final turn, so no matter what, we're going to have to use a 4-pip, but we're going to get it no matter what. Why did I call it a pip now? I don't know. My naming for this is entirely off, but look at that. We went from the underdog of the battle all the way up to the top of the tip, and now they're at like 60, and we're at the 90-ish area. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a professional table turf battler, and I'm hoping to, you know, hit level 30 or something very soon. I'm hoping to hit level 40, 50, however high the level is. I want to hit prestige in this mode if it exists, just because I really enjoy it. And I've spent way too much time on this mode. You know, I could be unlocking upgrades and everything else, but no, instead I'm sitting here like, card game, let's go, yippee! Now, there are a lot of different like card designs, so I hope I can get more sleeves and stuff later down the line, and maybe even some really good cards, because as you saw, I made my own deck. I know it was kind of cringe naming the deck just Beast or whatever, but I was like, you know what, it's kind of like Beast mode, you know, we're going to demolish them, and my whole entire strategy with the deck I've made, so, you know, I'm leaking my strategy here, oh no, I'm going to get dethroned or whatever, is pretty simple. So what I want to do with this setup is I want to make it so that I can expand super far that way early on, picking up a lot of early game little, like, power-ups, or, not power-ups, but, you know, early game little, like, bonuses and points and all that stuff, and then after I've expanded forwards, I want to make sure that I have a lot more free real estate than they do, and then I'll use some of the smaller blocks, like, you know, this right here, in order to make it so I can get some power-ups and start, you know, invading their area more and more. So that's my whole entire plan with the Beast setup here. Just invade their area, put a lot of pressure on them early game before they have a chance to, you know, really do the opposite and invade me. Sure, they might get a little bit of, like, some power-ups early on or whatever, but that's fine because I have a lot more overall wiggle room, and that was the whole entire goal with the entire setup, is just make a lot more wiggle room for myself compared to those who I'm facing, just so that, you know, they have a lot more scarcity in a way, and I have a lot more freedom to go place around stuff. And then as I get closer down the line, like right here, I'm going to have a lot less, you know, freedom of places I want to go, but then I'll be able to just skip, you know, not have to worry about a lead or anything that much, and I'll be able to eventually get my little power pips, or whatever you want to call them, in order to invade their side even more. So sure, they have 2 power pips right now, but most moves are going to be like 3 or 4. So what we can do is get rid of this. You know, we don't really need the like half marigold, the like top left missing marigold or whatever. We just want to play for keeps, I guess. We want to play in a way where we're able to get more of these power pips going. Oh, dang! Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but by placing 1 power pip, I gave them 2 pips, which is a little bit of a scary move, but at the same time, it's fine because watch this. I can go ahead and demolish them a little bit here, bring them down to 77 while I'm going all the way up to 99. Now, they're going to hit me a little bit, so might be a little bit of a riskier move there. Okay, we still went up. They went up as well, but they didn't go up as much as they would have if we had to let it go the other way. So let's just skip, go past that, and we both passed, so it's an instant win on my side. And I hope you champs and champettes enjoyed today's YouTube video, because I have really been enjoying this mode, and I could play it for hours upon hours on end. I don't even know what all the rewards are, right? But I've reached level 20, and I've gotten some cool stuff, so I want to keep playing and keep grinding it out in order to get even more cool stuff. So even though I'm bullying a baby, you know, I'm demolishing this baby in this like mode or whatever, the baby jelly, I'm still having a lot of fun just screwing around and playing this. So yeah, I hope you champs and champettes enjoyed this, and with that said, I'll see you guys next time when I'm not no-lifing a random Splatoon minigame that isn't even supposed to be the main focus of this game. Peace out.